Hello everyone. Today I will introduce to you a movie where an adopted mother takes her son to the zoo. And it turns out that all the animals haunt him. The story begins at the Astronomical Observatory in the Vatican. Because the priest found 3 comets in outer space flying towards the Earth. He immediately checked the information of all parties. Then contact the various natural things that happened before. From this the devil has been released from hell. Come to the world. It will start a war. Poison all creatures. Make the end of the world and the picture turn. Our male protagonist Thorn is a senior diplomat. His wife just entered the delivery room, waiting for delivery this night. When he arrived in a hurry, Father Robert waited at the door of the delivery room. He told that his child died, and his wife's uterus is damaged. He afraid she can never give birth again. Thorn was deeply shocked after hearing this. The priest also said that we just happened to encounter a baby who had no parents. There is no relative beside the lost child. Thorn didn't want to see his wife sad. She feels that her child has been legalized. It's better to adopt one now and hide it from his wife. The wife thought the baby in her arms was her own son. In a flash, many years passed. In the meticulous care of the Thorn couple, the baby grew up as a child. He also has his own name, Damien, since adopted Damien. Thorn's career has risen steadily. He soon became an executive and moved into the major house, transferred to London as ambassador to the UK. Also lived in a tall and spacious old manor. Over time, Damien is 7 or 8 years old. It seems to have grown into a little regular child, but some weird events began to happen around him. When Damien was playing in the park, suddenly the wind gusts, strange ripples in the middle of the river. And at his 5th birthday party, a big black dog came at the door. The nanny also made eye contact with it. And then she ran to the roof and hanged herself on everyone's faces. This scene caused everyone's panic. Thorn held Damien in his arms for the first time, prevented him from seeing it. However, Damien behind is very calm and made a waving gesture towards the big black dog. Thorn as an ambassador. Suicide occurred at home. Naturally, it attracted many media. The next day, a bald priest also found him. He told Thorn that Damien was the son of the devil. Her biological mother is actually a mess. If he doesn't kill him now, it will bring more trouble. Thorn wanted to kick him after hearing it. Fortunately, in the end, he just asked Paul to kick him out. This scene was filmed by a gossip reporter. Thorn and his wife are busy people. No time to bring children at home, because the nanny committed suicide inexplicably. The wife is planning to hire another nanny to take care of Damien when they post a job offer. A person named Bella came to apply. He has 40 years of experience in caring for children. There has never been a mistake. The wife gave the child to her as soon as she heard it. The other side, a gossip reporter focused on the Thorn family. He thinks there must be big news in Thorn's family. The reporter was busy taking photos and studying photos all day. The next day, the Thorn couple took Damien to an important party. Damien went crazy when the convoy approached the church. He kept saying he wanted to leave here. After guiding the car to leave the church, Damien just returned to normal, but his wife's face was scratched by his son. But even so, the wife didn't hit Damien. Since this incident, the wife always had nightmares in the middle of the night, often awakened in dreams. On the other side, Thorn went to check Damien's sleep, but found a big black dog in Damien's room. The nanny claimed that she and Damien picked it up outside. Damien liked him very much. Hope Thorn can adopt. Thorn was very angry with this decision. Thorn still let her send the dog away quickly. The next day, his wife took Damien to the zoo to play, found that he was a little different from other children. Damien stared at the monkey alone and slashed. The wife stepped forward and found that the animals here were very scared. He looks very weird. When they came outside the gorilla cage, it suddenly went crazy and beat the protective glass. Seems to rush out to fight him. The other children at the scene have already been scared to run away. Only Damien was lying on her mother unmoved. After experiencing these things, the wife began to become confused. She can't sleep at night, feels that she has raised such a son a long time. Some questions gradually appeared in mind. At night, Thorn is participating in a foreign exchange settlement. The priest found him again, asked him to meet under the bridge. That day, it's raining. When Thorn found under the bridge, the priest told him that his wife was pregnant, and the devil's child will never allow a brother to exist. He will kill it first, and then kill him and his wife. The only way is to find who is in the hospital can adopt the child. Thorn is also very afraid of the abnormalities in his own home, but he still left. The reporter was also very curious about the priest, holding a magnifying glass all day. Who this person is. After Thorn left, the sky was suddenly overcast with clouds, thunder and lightning. The priest came outside the church, but was hit by a lightning rod from the sky. He saw God in an instant. As returning home, his wife chatted with him. It turned out that his wife was really pregnant, but Damien doesn't want this child, and Thorn is determined to give birth to this child. At this time, the news is about the death of the priest. Thorn's shocked. Doubts grew more and more serious. He began to wonder if his son was really the son of the devil. This day, his wife is stepping on a stool at home to tidy up the flower pots. Damien rushed out on a bicycle and tripped over the chair on purpose. She fell from the 3rd floor and was seriously injured. Was taken to the hospital. The doctor checked, found multiple fractures in the body, and the child in the belly also aborted. Thorn came to the hospital bed to visit his wife. The wife told him Damien did it all. It seems that he wanted to kill her. Thorn began to believe that Damien was really the son of the devil. Thorn began investigating the matter. He found the person who sent the email. It turns out that he was the reporter who filmed the priest. The reporter took Thorn to his workshop, showed him the photos taken recently. The photo shows some white marks starting far away. As it touches the body, then this person will die. The reason why the reporter did this, it's because there are white marks on his head. Thorn came to the priest's room and found a diary there. The two found the refugee priest who had received her in the hospital based on their records in the diary. But the priest was severely burned by a fire. He told Thorn where Damien's biological mother was buried. When he gets there, he will understand the truth of everything. The two found the grave of Damien's biological mother according to the address provided by the priest. They opened the coffin. It turned out to be a jackal. Adhesion. He opened a coffin next to him and realized that the bones of his own son were lying inside. He found a hole in his head. It turns out that his child did not die. It was being killed. Thorn, who knew the truth, just about to leave. At this time, many big black dogs appeared around the grave. They attacked the two. Thorn and the reporter desperately escaped here. The other side, the nanny took Damien to his wife's bed, gave her a dose of death potion, then went to pick up the lunch. After Thorn learned of the death of his wife, finally believed the fact that Damien was the son of the devil, he was completely angry, prepared to find Damien for revenge. They found a priest who published the doomsday theory at the meeting, gave him a set of tools, and taught him how to kill the devil's son. Thorn hurried back home to kill Damien, but he was attacked by a nanny. He directly hugged Damien and drove.